Hello, world. Welcome to Savana on the Spot. I'm Savannah Schultry with Own Your Day. And with me today is Trent May with May Financial.
Hello.
And hey, Trent.
I'm back.
He's back. Him and Shannon have some competition now.
Honestly, I think she's better than me, and I'm not even that offended.
Oh.
You had a great show last week. I will say that.
It was fun, yeah. And we do have an additional guest. There's a fly in my house. So Trent says it looks like I'm just waving at the air. So if you see that happening, it's because there's a fly trapped in my living room.
There's allegedly a fly there also.
Oh, maybe. So Trent has prepared some questions for me today. So let's kick it off. Question one.
Question one isn't so much a question as it is some word association. I don't know if you've ever played the word association game, but pretty much this is rapid fire. I say a word and you say the first thing that comes into your head.
Okay.
You prepared for this?
I have to be.
Rapid fire word association. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pickles.
Pickles? Oh my God, I have to say the first thing. Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty.
That's a good answer. Hippopotamus.
The game. That was my first thought.
Hungry Hippo?
Hippos. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Scary.
Oh, darkness.
Darkness. Man buns.
Indifferent.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh my God. Memories. Just like being a kid.
Loud.
Loud?
Mm-hmm.
My kids. Sometimes. When there's not screens on.
Macho.
Not interested.
Petty.
Unfortunate.
Bagel.
Yum.
Yum. Oh, I love a good bagel. Probably too much, but I love a good bagel. All right, last one. You ready?
I'm ready.
Mustache.
You a question.
All right, enough word association. Here's something I want to know. A lot of people are nervous about going to a yoga instructor or going to a yoga class because they feel like they're going to be so far behind everyone else. And you see that with other things too. You know, going to gyms, going to a yoga studio, whatever it is, people are afraid that they're just going to be way behind and look a fool. So, I mean, if people are still going and modifying everything that they do, is it still technically yoga?
I love this question, Trent, because it really lines up with what I do. So I think there is a misconception that yoga, the word yoga, is the same as the word asana. Okay. So the word asana means posture. And the word yoga means union. So union as in yoking, coming together. And so the definition of yoga is to unify your mind, body, and spirit. It's not to do warrior one perfect so you can get on the cover of Yoga Journal. Yoga Journal's great. I'm just saying.
You got to get the correct outfit and you have to do it just right.
Right. So modifying postures, you know, I've said in the past, and I hear a lot of yoga teachers saying this, you start where you are. We always want to work with where we are on a given day, mentally, emotionally, physically. And so if physically you can't do a handstand and you got to use a chair or a wall or some blocks, that doesn't mean you're not doing yoga. If you're present with your mind, your body, and your spirit, your outlook on, you know, what this practice is going to bring you.
I haven't tried recently, so I don't want to say for sure.
Yeah. That's still something I haven't mastered. I actually was thinking about it the other day. Like, okay, when are you going to start working on this handstand? So,
All
did that
right.
answer the question?
Yeah. So, can you give examples of maybe some common moves, maybe people struggle with a bit, something they can modify?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to give an example of Warrior One. Most people are familiar with Warrior One, and I'm going to do 3 different variations. So one on the floor, one in a chair, and then the traditional version the traditional version. Okay.
Oh, you think you
So
can pull off the traditional, huh?
uh, I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to my mat. Hopefully this goes well. Okay, hopefully I set it up right. So floor, chair, and then traditional.
Okay.
Okay, so the floor, you're gonna come into like a lunge, a low lunge, and you're gonna push down. So whatever variation that you're doing, you really want to have an active foundation. So pushing down into the mat with your knee and your back foot and your front foot, engaging your core for that balance. And then the arms, there's many variations. You can take it to your chest here in prayer. You can have it at your hips, and then taking it up overhead. So that's the floor variation. Chair. So you're going to come to the chair, and I always, in my sessions, I always instruct people to step to the top. And I'm going to step my right foot back. And I'm going to come onto the chair here. Now, just depending on your flexibility, and remember, I say start where you are. You can take it all the way back. This is going to be, you have more flexibility, more range. And then some people, I have them just take it out to the side here, depending on the tightness in their hips. And again, just because we're using a chair doesn't mean we want our lower body to be inactive. So you want to push into the ground with both feet, really be present with your seat on the chair, engage the core. And again, hand postures are the same here, taking it up. Okay. So then the traditional version, which Trent is debating whether I can do, which is okay. So you stand at the top of the mat, and I'm just going to do right foot here again. You take your right foot. It's a very wide stance, 4 feet, 3.5 to 4 feet. The back toes are going to turn in, so you can take your hips and turn them forward. The front knee is over the ankle. And again, you can place the hands at the hips, finding a point to stare at, hands at the heart, or taking it all the way up. So those are 3 variations of Warrior One.
Awesome job. And I'm sure there's lots of other things too. I mean, people could modify just about anything, right?
Yeah, and it's actually like as doing what I do, I get really excited when I see it as creativity when I can come up with a modification, just in the spur of the moment. It's real fun. So, if you're doing this at home, get online, go to the library, get a yoga book. If you're old school, look at the posture and just think about it. Like, how could I do this posture in a chair? How could I do this posture on my couch, like sitting on my couch? Just try to get creative with it and remember, see, there's the fly. Remember to have fun. We forget to have fun. It's an exploration of what our bodies can do. It should be fun.
And if you get stuck, you need advice, reach out to Savana at Ohm Your Day.
Yeah.
She does private sessions.
Yep. So, I do this in sessions with my clients, and there's some clients that can't do the traditional version. There's some clients that can do all 3. And it's just, I meet you where you are when you come in that day. So I'd love to work with you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Savana. That was insightful today.
Thank you, Trent. I'm looking forward to next week. I don't know if you're coming or if I'm going to get a guest, but we'll see.
You have to let me know if I still have a job or not.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Well, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.